Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Colorado Rockies. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. John Gray, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
At the plate, Kevin Newman. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Pittsburgh, the second baseman, Kevin Newman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. These Rockies guys, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff, and I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee in them.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side, and that's in there, base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Batting second, the left fielder, Adam Frazier.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat. Down the first baseline. Rizzo is there. To second for one. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, the one thing that jumps out at me is the fact that this team just does not drive the baseball. Last in slugging percentage. You can chalk a little bit of it up to their ballpark, but the bottom line is this will eventually catch up with them. They have to work better counts and at least try to create some havoc offensively.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
2-2. Pitch on the way. Josh Bell would be next. Three-two pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Jameson Taillon, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
Ready now, Raimel Tapia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Rockies, the center fielder,
And that misses ball one. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
2 balls and no strikes to Raimel Tapia. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. But that'll be off the right field wall.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way. And that's taken for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Hit back up the middle, reined in. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Hey, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now add in a single, and one of your middle-of-the-order bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was the start he was imagining warming up in the bullpen.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Runners at the corners here. Nobody out. And he lays off here as well. It's 2-0 now to the Colorado right fielder.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit too.
He's set, now the pitch. Shoots this one over to first. Bell brings it in to second for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Trevor Story steps in now. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. Drilled down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away.
Hey, Dero, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Now to the plate, Anthony Rizzo, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Tyon, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Count even at 2-2. High and deep to center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. Still ranging back. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A 2-run shot off the bat of Anthony Rizzo, number 10 for him on the year. And the Rockies have now taken a 3-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb at the bottom of the first.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. A windup and the 0-1.
Up there.
3 runs already home here. And that's lifted the other way out to left. In comes the left fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now a 3-0 Colorado lead. Leading off the inning, Josh Bell, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
To the plate now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Still struggling at the plate with an average well under 200. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Gregory Polanco as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
The 1-2.
Next up, 2-2.
2 out, nobody on. Still 2-2. Again, another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And another foul ball.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Full count. Here it comes. Lined into right, a base hit.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, number 44.
So now to the plate, Kevin Kramer. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Polanco leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Dahl. And the inning is over. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail it here 3-0. Last half of the second set to go. Into the box, Josh Fuentes. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Reynolds is on the move for it. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting eight, the catcher, Tony Walter.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch on its way. Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Count is 1-2 now. One out, nobody on. 2-2 to the Colorado catcher.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Grounded up the first baseline. Bell picks it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the pitcher's spot. That'll be John Gray. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, strike 1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Now here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Jacob Stallings.
Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more.
Ball that close.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Blackmon going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So with 1 gone in the inning, time for a quick check of the standings in the National League West as you get a look at where the Rockies find themselves entering play here today. And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Jameson Taillon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Into the box now, Kevin Newman. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Blackman is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail in this one 3-0. So it's back to the top of the order now, and striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia.
The center fielder, Raimel.
First delivery to him on the way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Ball.
3-1 now.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Striding in for the Rockies, Garrett Hampson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Nobody out, runner on first. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The right fielder.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Here's Charlie Blackman now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
None out, runners at first and second. Outside and low, 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
A 3-0. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. There's 1. Back to first, but it's right by him.
Well, we all know that errors happen, but not all errors are equal. That one was especially costly. As 2 runners cross the plate, those are game changers, no doubt about it.
Stephen Brault is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Anthony Rizzo will be his first assignment down to the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. One and 1 to the Rockies' first baseman.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
1 out and a runner on second base.
Get it going, Rocky.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
2 strikes.
Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. From the stretch. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2 and 2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Hit toward the right side. But this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone.
Now back, the left fielder, David Dahl.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Dahl, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set and the pitch. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's a ball.
Tread lightly in this situation. Got a great hitter at the plate, runner in scoring position. Don't be afraid. You got the base open.
Now the 2-0.
Ball 3.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
The 3-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
At the plate now, Josh Fuentes, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. So far this season, Fuentes is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. Line drive to left. Frazier is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Rockies 6 and the Pirates nothing. So here's Adam Frazier. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Here's the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The center fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Reynolds. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Count.
No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Hard ground ball to third. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Coming to the plate now, Tony Walters. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here. Too tight with that one. 3-0. You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position. Here it comes, the 3-0.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So striding forward now, John Gray looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
One there. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Raimel Tapia. Here's the first pitch to him.
No, that's low.
Tapia, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. The 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Lifted down the line in left. Long run for the left fielder, but this will land untouched. Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings, as that one will retire the side. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ground ball right side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Up next for the Buccos, Gregory Polanco. He reached on a single in his first try. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 44.
Digging in to try it again, Kevin Kramer. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there at the knees, strike 1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And the pitch. Hit to third. He's right there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Rockies lead it 6-0. Bottom of the inning now. Digging in and looking for more. Garrett Hampson. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch on its way. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
The right fielder, number 19.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0.
Ball 2. That's ball 3.
Trevor Story is on deck. Here it is, the 3-0. Is taken, strike 1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
6 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Trevor Story. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's just 1 for 6. Ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Anthony Rizzo, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses 1-1. Two out here and a runner at second.
All right, let's go.
1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Pulled toward right center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Rockies strand 1, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Standing in, Jacob Stallings. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch on its way. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2. Line drive to left. Dahl is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Steven Grom.
Jose Osuna will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 36, Jose Osuna.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Osuna, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Stepping in now, Kevin Newman, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They still find themselves down 6-0. Nick Birdie gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. David Dahl to the plate now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
The left fielder, David Dahl.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Smoke toward the hole. Newman fields it cleanly, and quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And you can see the bad news right there. They rank dead last among the 15 National League teams in that category. Ready once again, Josh Fuentes. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. Now the 0-1. Bertie has over 40 innings on his line so far, and when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5, so he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Bertie, a 27-year-old who was selected in the first round back in 2017.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Tony Walters. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They lead it 6-zip. Stepping up now, Adam Frazier. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Digging in the switch hitter, Brian Reynolds. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this will land untouched.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
A runner at first with no outs here. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. To second for 1, on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone, and if you do anything with it, Most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Josh Bell. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. He's a heater in there for a strike. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
2 out, nobody on. And a slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better of chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at bat here. Another full count pitch home. Bounce towards the second baseman. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Bucks go down quietly. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. So here now is the pitcher, John Gray. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Windup and the 0-1. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Scooped up. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder. Fly ball.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Raimel Tapia, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Now here it comes. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. The 1-1 home. On the ground to the right side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
2 away now in the Colorado 7th, and up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit softly on the ground to third. He's got to hurry. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Digging in once again, Ke'Bryan Hayes. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And low, it's a ball and a strike. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Gregory Polanco.
Standing in now, Gregory Polanco. Swinging a soft liner. And there's out number 2.
Now back, number 44.
At the plate, Kevin Kramer. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. And now a pitch on the way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They still find themselves down 6-zip. In now for Colorado, Charlie Blackmon. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So now to the plate, Trevor Story. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ball 1.
1 strike.
Two and 1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as he'll take a look at ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1-0 delivery. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
At the plate, David Dahl. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo home run there for David Dahl. Number 14 on the season as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Michael Feliz is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Gerard Dyson will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 6, Gerard Dyson. Now batting.
At the plate now, Josh Fuentes, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it. Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
To the plate now, Tony Walters, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Runners on first with one down. And that's finally over for a strike. The 3-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Full count still. The next 3-2. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, John Gray. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon, and you have to say he's really earned it. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Next to Colorado, the center fielder, drive ball, Tapia.
Ready for another chance? Raimel Tapia. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a line drive. But just fouls as he just misses extra bases. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Another good inning for the Rockies, and Blake Street might be beckoning for 1 or 2 of this bunch. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Jacob Stallings starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on its way.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. High and deep to right center. Ranging back is Tapia, but he can't get it as it's off the wall.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave after 8 strong innings as he couldn't quite make it a complete game, but he's in line for the victory nonetheless. Wade Davis, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 71, Wade Davis.
Here's Gerard Dyson as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. That's popped up. Fuentes has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Kevin Newman.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Kevin Newman, he was retired via the ground ball last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. One out and a runner on second base. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Davis, playing here in his age 34 season. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
The 1-1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. From the stretch. The bouncer to the left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Now batting.
Well, a part of me wants to applaud him for staying with it and making the throw, but after he bobbled it, he should have just eaten the ball and lived to fight another day. As it is, he gets tagged with an error, and a man is on base.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And next it'll be the outfielder, Adam Frazier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Blackmon on the move. And this will bang up against the wall. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Hey, guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
In now, Brian Reynolds. As he grounds one briskly to short. Story brings it in. One there on to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the one out.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Bucks down to their final out now. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Pittsburgh down to their last strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series, breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
9-1 is the way this one ends. Colorado jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. John Gray with his 4th win this season. Jamison Taillon couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Rockies, 9 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Pirates, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely. And I'm also focused for the day that I blow this open. Money